Hello and welcome to the Budgeting Sisters. I am the oldest sister and I'm so excited you're here to watch me take control of my finances without feeling overwhelmed. Grab a coffee or maybe a chair and let's dive into this week's budget breakdown. Today we're going to work out next 4 weeks budget, ready to work on it in about a week and a half's time. Today in this video, we're going to go through the next 4-week period, starting on the 20th of June, right through to the 17th of July. So let's have a look at what is on the calendar for that period. So on the 20th, I get paid from my job number 2. As you can see, that first week is the family birthday week. Literally that week there is pretty much a birthday every day. I'm not saying that we're going to go all out crazy and spend lots of money, but I'm not sure what the plans are going to be yet for birthdays. 3.75's got a summer fete on the Friday the 27th in the evening, and on the 28th we've got a spa day, which I saved the money at Christmas for that, so that's all sorted. On the 30th of June, let's take a step back. On the 23rd of June, I start my new job, which will eventually mean more money and less hours, if that makes sense, which will be great in regards to financing. So on the 30th, I get paid from my old job one, and I think I may get paid that week's worth of money for my new job one, but until I start on the 23rd, I'm not too sure. It could be that I actually only have 3 weeks money to live off of, and then at the end of July get 5 weeks money. I'm not sure yet until I start and actually have the conversation with HR. So what I'm working my figures on is that I get paid 3 weeks, which would be this 3 weeks from this job, and then a week from my new job. That's how I'm basing my finances. So then moving into July, so we've got bills coming out on the 1st. I've got the dog groomer on the 2nd, as well as the dentist. These two are I've already put the money aside. Then on the Thursday, 3.75's got an overnight camp at school, so he'll need to be picked up at lunchtime on the Friday, but the meals are being provided by the school, so we've already paid for that, and that money came from the school binder. So then we've got a couple more bills at the beginning of week 3. We've got some more bills on the Sunday. That one might not be the Sunday, it might be the Monday. So we've got some more bills on the Monday of week 3. My brother's birthday is that date, so I'm not sure if on this weekend we're going to be doing something, but obviously we'll know a bit closer to the time. So then in week 4, on the Thursday at the end, 3.75's got a school disco. So there is a little bit going on, not too much, but enough to think about finances. Right, so looking at the spreadsheet, we can work out what the finances are going to be like. Look, using the spreadsheet the Excel sheet that we're using for the current month, we're predicted to have 1,052 to roll over. My old job number 1, I predicted to be paid 1,082. My job 2, 450. Universal credit 600. My other half's job at 475, as he's still on sick pay. and his sick note is due to be looked at on the 28th of June, so that'll be the 29th of June. But I think they're going to sign him off again, so that will be for the whole month. Child benefit, and then this 449 is the predicted 1 week at my new job, bringing a total of £4,212. So we've got gas and electricity is 175, water is 65, private pension is £50, service and MOT for one car is £45, internet is £33, council tax is £198, life insurance is £85, phone is £17, rent is £1,350. However, when looking at my budget this month, I realised that the second car, its tax is due at the end of June, and I've realised that I haven't actually been saving for that, so that's going to have to come out of the standard budget. So it's going to be a little bit tighter. So, and I've predicted that we're going to use the school sinking fund, the grooming sinking fund, the dentist sinking fund, and the spa day sinking fund. Fuel is £240 for both me and the other half, so that's £120 each. Food is going to be £270 for the 4 weeks, £30 for household, £20 for personal, £20 for pet food, childcare £245, general miscellaneous is £10, car cost is £10, travel is £10. I'm not planning to buy any more clothing, but there's a clothing of £20. At the moment, we've got £14 for the eating out, but we've still got a week of last month, the previous 4 weeks. Nothing for hobbies, nothing for subscriptions, and £50 per visit. Right, so I'm not planning to put anything into binders, savings challenges, pennies challenge, or an account buffer. Finance for the car is £255. The energy debt is £50, and the last of the credit card is £250. So we have a total income of £4,212. We're fixed as £2,333. Total variables is £855. Nothing into savings envelope. £555 into debt repayment, which should leave us a rollover of £469. I know that a lot of people use zero-based budgeting, but with obviously not knowing what our actual figures are, because like I said, I'm not sure whether we're gonna have that week's pay for my new job, which potentially is £449. That is where that little bit of a buffer is, because we're hoping that we'll still have that money at the end of the month, but if not, it will be absorbed in for not having that week's wages. If you have got to the end of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I also would like to say thank you very much. Please can you like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you. Bye.